going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. If you are new to the channel, I am your host as always, Rashid White. All right, you guys actually see the title. You see the thumbnail over there. Giannis Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak, is really getting tired of Stephen A Smith, as do most people that watches sports media. He is one of the biggest clowns that we actually really know. And, in sports media, if you actually just take your emotions out of everything, you'll see that. And you just really kind of just research everything Stephen A Smith says. A lot of his stuff, and he has some of the worst basketball takes I've ever heard. But let's actually not waste any kind of time. Let's just get into the actual article over here, man. And it says over here, and, where we go? Okay, during his recent, let's get right into the article. It says, during his recent appearance on his brother's Donna's podcast, the Greek Freak talked about his love-hate relationship with the media. Specifically, the two-time NBA MVP called out aforementioned show led by ESPN's Golden Boy Stephen A Smith, who is reportedly about to receive a mammoth $120 million deal from the network. I don't know why, man. You get no value. There's nothing you're gonna learn from Stephen A Smith in terms of just basketball, just learning the game or anything like that. The dude never really played the game. I mean, he just gives you his thoughts and feelings about it, and that's all it is. It's just feelings and emotions. Okay. So it says Giannis took plenty of heat early in the season. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been a huge part of ESPN's basketball content for the young season. That's because his Bucks were off to a poor 3-8 start and were at one point the bottom of the Eastern Conference team standings. When Milwaukee was struggling, Giannis took much of the blame. Rumors also spread that he might demand a trade if the Bucks didn't turn things around. But since then, Milwaukee has climbed back up the ladder. The Bucks are now 13 and 11 and in 6th place in their conference. So last year, with the same roster, pretty much they were the 3rd seed, right? What makes you think that they weren't going to really kind of get it together or anything like that, man? This is how I believe media works. Explaining Giannis, the day you beat a team like today, Vegas, baby, the Bucks are rolling. They're going to Vegas, blackjack. Wow, and the day you lose, they suck. Get him out of here. Trade Giannis. He has blood on his hands. Nobody wants him. He can't shoot, and blah, 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 blah. Bad teammate, 0 IQ. Yesterday, I was the best player in the world. This is the first time the Greek superstar has freaked out on ESPN. Earlier this year, Giannis called Stephen A straight to his face while telling him he stopped watching First Take because it affected his development. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, Stephen A Smith is a clown, man, a clown. I gotta give you your flowers, Giannis told Smith, because it's hard to know, speak, or give your take about LeBron James, about me, jokers, about the team, and then still be able to walk out of the studio with your head high. And I don't really get too sorry language, I guess, he's saying shits. So I do not want you to think I understand it's hard. So, yeah, some guys say Giannis is being too soft by not being able to take criticism from Stephen A. Smith. But he's right about ESPN, and his story this season is proof that it was Kendrick, Big Perkins. However, he said the words blood on his hands when the Bucks. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. It's a veteran team, right? They got to preserve them. I mean, the goal for the Milwaukee Bucks is to actually win a championship. They're not going to go out there with guns blazing or anything like that. They're going to take their time. This is how you actually get injured in basketball, especially if you like older guys like Giannis and Dame, who actually has a lot of miles under their belt right there. They got to take it easy, man. I mean, you'll see them. I mean, we've seen this historically, right, in the NBA. Some teams start out bad, and guys like Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless, oh, the sky is falling down. The sky is falling down. And, you know, December, January, they start turning things around, and especially like after the All-Star break. To me, that's when the real season really starts to begin, and you see them actually turn things around. So Stephen A. Smith is just like one of those what they call shock jocks, and just looking for attention. You know, just to like beat the drums and get people to click on whatever videos he's watching, or get people to actually, you know, tune into his show. But basketball is a team sport, right? I mean, Giannis can have a good game and then they lose, and Stephen A would say, "Oh, it's Giannis' fault." When you gotta look at the other surrounding pieces. If guys aren't hitting their 3-point shots, or they're just not playing well, or if there's defensive liabilities on there, what can Giannis actually really do about that, man? You know, you got certain players that don't want to be on the team, like Dame. He never really wanted to be traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. So, I mean, there's a lot of factors that kind of go into it, and it's not just about one player, all right? Damn. I know we want to sell the players, but we got to look at it from the whole perspective. All right, I'm going to wrap this up over here. I've been rambling long enough. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share the video. And when you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.